Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Are we going to go with NFL linebacker Bart Scott and wife Star? So his name really is Bartholomew Edward, air quote, Bart Scott. He's a former American football player who is a linebacker for the NFL for 11 seasons. After playing college football for Southern Illinois University, he was signed to the Baltimore Ravens in a free draft agent in 2002. Scott was selected to play in the Pro Bowl in 2006. After playing for 7 years with the Ravens, he signed with the New York Jets. He would then play his final 4 seasons for the Jets. Now, Scott is married to Star, or Darnisha, as the government might know her as. They have 2 children, a son, Bartholomew Jr., and a daughter, Giselle. I thought to highlight them because there also was another couple that was on that Black Love doc that I really didn't know a lot about. Did you?
No, I didn't even know them.
No, so I thought it was just another one to highlight. And also, this Bartholomew Bart, he from Detroit.
Yeah.
You knew that?
No.
Oh, okay. What was the year about then?
It was question mark. I need to explain that more.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I say yeah, it's actually a question mark. Like yeah.
Oh, like oh really?
Yes.
I don't know where you're getting that from.
Well, that's just me. Mm-hmm. So yeah, question mark.
Jesus. But again, I thought they were interesting to watch on the Black Love doc. There wasn't a new show of the Black Love doc this week, was it?
I don't know. I ain't see one on demand.
I didn't see it on demand either. So I guess we'll keep checking back, and when the next one come up, we'll talk about it. Because that last one, when that baby one came,
yeah,
and that accountability, aka cheating ass niggas. I read in Blavity somebody was reading Black Love doc for Dust though.
Really?
Talking about said it was a hetero, straight normative or something like that. Basically, all you talking about is straight couples with a bunch of niggas talking too much. Which I don't know if I disagree. Niram said I'm a little more disconnected from this season because a lot of the men are a lot more vocal than I need them to be.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, period, instead of yeah, question mark. But I agree. I know for you, especially when it comes to the Black Love doc, you want something that's a back and forth type of thing, and they are not giving it.
The show what love is, right?
Yeah.
Love is versatile, is dynamic, like it's all those things, and it's not showing that. I even kept saying, I remember one of my criticisms from the beginning was it's too many famous couples. Like their storyline is not realistic, and I would say if they can't stay together with the money, come on. Black Love doc, what's their name? Cody and Tommy. We need y'all to take submissions from the pulpit. Or what's it called? The circuit. It's a peanut gallery.
The peanut gallery.
We need y'all to take select, and we need you to get like Earl and Pearl, who've been together for 48 years. You know what I'm talking about? Earl and Pearl.
We need Pookie and Rhonda who've been together for 25 years together, but they ain't been married.
Or we need Daryl and Darnell.
Yeah.
Or we need Tyrone and Marcus, now known as Mariah. Come on. Ain't that what we need?
And we need Keisha and Mallory.
We don't know. Come on. And we could do with some non-conforming. I want a couple come on here and be like, we don't believe in. Nope, I'm done. We need Keisha, Samantha, and DeAndre. I need a polyamorous relationship on there.
And then we need DeAndre, Darnell, and Samantha.
Like that's what I want. And the thing is, you can have that other stuff too, but I just want it to be a lot more dynamic. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's also they creators and they sensitive about their shit, right? And if that's the shit, and if that's the shit they want to do, that's the shit they gonna do.
Because motherfuckers start talking crazy about Black Love Matters. Guess what? Blocked hands activate. Blocked hands activate.
So, but no, I just think it's about that. You know, if we're talking about it holistically, right? And I think it's just held to a higher standard, right? Because it's on Queen Oprah on CEO Network. It's multiple season, right? We all thought this was going to be a 2 episode and done.
Right.
So you got multiple seasons to flesh it out. What I will say, Cody and Tommy, I don't want to see this shit again for the 3rd. Count me out. If you're going to do the same shit next season.
You know, maybe it's hard to get black folk to talk about their stuff.
Shit. Nero, It's Niram and Nyambi, and we literally just put out a call and people send us this shit. What are you talking about? If y'all niggas telling me if Queen Oprah come calling, y'all niggas gonna be like, no, we want to be private. All right, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I'm just over here
Lies you
trying to
tell.
play.
Let Oprah call us and be like, tell us. And everybody be like, what y'all look like? Now we on Black Love. The nigga be like, them old fickle niggas. They ain't show us. But Oprah call asking. They done got naked.
Hell yeah.
Now they naked in the bed. On. And they ain't show us their face. So nah, that ain't it. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 51.
150.
Oh, shit.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
My dyslexia, y'all.
What are you talking about?
150.
You said what?
I said 51. I got I don't know. I reversed it, and then I put the 0
and then you missed the number.
No, because I put the 0 in front of the 5 and then the 1. Oh I reversed it.
Be sure to leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, and be sure to follow us on all forms of social media. That's Black Love Matters, no K. That's Black Love Matters, no K. Nyambi, you got to check in? Yes.
So you just gonna run the whole show? All right.
Y'all, what I'm coming to, I think Neil probably going to talk about it in his update. We had dinner with some people in a variety, just a different type of people like that we stereotypically want to hang out with. But y'all know when I came out to Colonizer Valley, I said I'm opening myself up to new people, experiences, and things. And it was a wonderful time, right? We had homemade ravioli. We had strawberry rhubarb pie with homemade whipping cream. It was amazing. But what through our conversations I really understood is that I need to get back to reading consistently. Like I used to be a heavy reader, meaning like I could read a book in a day, at most 2 days, right? At a weekend I can go through 2-3 books. And something happened once I went to, I wouldn't say undergrad. I didn't read as much as I used to read in high school and stuff, but I still would read. Like I would probably read in undergrad. I would say I read maybe a book a week. Would you say that, Nero?
Yeah.
So in undergrad, I probably read a book a week. Maybe every 2 weeks I had a new book. I always made some time for it.
Right.
High school to be crazy, right? I used to spend hundreds of dollars on books. But when I got into graduate school, the reading shifted, right? So it went, not that I didn't have to read academic articles when I was an undergrad. It just wasn't my whole life, right? So I got to break it up with math and other stuff. But when I got to graduate school and I switched from more of the STEM background to more of, what would you say, like the arts education?
Yeah.
Because my undergrad degree is in chemistry. Oh, fun fact. Did y'all know that?
Fun fact, Nyambi wanted to be a doctor, just like the rest of the black folk.
Just like
growing
smart
up.
brown girls supposed to do. It's good at math. He's supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer. But anyway, that's a different story. So my transition to education was a lot of reading, right? And a lot of articles and a lot of chapters because I didn't have any training or foundational knowledge on that. So a lot of folks who in my master's degree had a little background either in sociology, psychology, or even education itself, where I wasn't coming from that, right? I was doing, phylum, class, genus, species, right? My background was zoology, chemistry, organic chemistry. That was the lens I was coming from. So I had to do like foundational readings. So we got to the point where I was reading so much of that I lost love for reading. Can anybody else in grad school to speak to that? Like graduate school stole my joy of reading. Like reading used to be like a fun thing and like I could speed through it. But when I got to graduate school,
you got to read whole books in 3 days.
In whole boring ass books.
That'd be 12,000 pages long.
Boring though.
Right.
Like no finesse. Like people think academic writing is hard. Academic writing is not hard. It's very boring and straightforward. Once you learn it, you got it. But it's hard learning it, right? Because as a reader, you used to like that creative, that voice, right? You're able to create this unique creative voice. Academia, it ain't no creative, unique voice.
No.
This is the one voice of the nation. Everybody sound the same, right? So I got caught in that reading style. And, when you're reading for graduate school, you're just not reading shit once. Like you're reading it 2 and 3 times. You thinking you understand it. You write a paper. Your teacher tell you trash. You got to reread it. And I just fell out of love with reading. To the point where I was reading maybe a book a month, every 2 months, every 6 months, on
Once a
Christmas
year.
break.
Once a year.
Then I got the Christmas break. I'm about to watch TV. And then the love of podcasts and everything else came out in audio books. And I said, fuck it.
Right.
But I noticed that since I have, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of things going on, but I do have more free time, right? But it's just hard for me to stay focused and consistent on the book. So I think I'm going to try to get back to that love. But through what sparked my interest for that, especially being out in Silicon Valley, is huge about reading, right? So they're really big about like venture capitalists and investing money in CEO best practices. The people who make the most money out here, what they do is read all day.
Yeah.
And just make connections to shit. Right? So not only am I pushing myself to read more, I want to read more than just the hood girl classes. Don't get me wrong. That's still going to be priority. And I also want to read classics. Like, y'all see that new Zora Neale Hurston came out? I got to get that. But like, beyond that, right? I'm going to have to push myself to read out of beyond Black authors. I'm going to have to read beyond just fiction, nonfiction. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to read about sports, which I hate. I want to read about like a variety of things. The war, like, autobiography of white people. I don't really like reading those.
I can agree.
But it's something to it, right? It's something to processing it and making connections to it. Because as Nerum says, ain't none of this shit new.
No.
It's just different players, right? Little things might shift, but basically we keep telling everyone has the same hero's journey. And I think it would just be good for my professional development and my own development. Because also I was telling Nerum, and you can speak to this. I think for so many years, I've been going on raw talent. Mm-hmm. Is that what you call it, Nerum?
Yeah. Well, you felt like, you can out-talent somebody, but also I would say, yeah, you was probably the one in the room who was the smartest and did the most work.
Yeah. I mean, I don't always say the smartest, but in situations I do believe I was the smartest person in the room, but not always. But I would say I had the most hustle in the room. I can out hustle at least 95% of the people in the room. Mm-hmm. Always had that, right?
Right.
But being on Silicon Valley, a bitch got to sleep. Like, and I believe in self-care. I'm too grown for that, right? Those sleep when I dead days is for my 20s.
I might have to get back on Adderall.
I don't plan on going back to that philosophy. It's not that, but like my off the cuff, I feel like I'm losing that. Like I remember being younger and just would talk crazy. And yeah, it sounded a little crazy, but it'll be connected to something like that made sense. So do you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be because I done read it somewhere, or I read a quick New York Times article, or I just read a quick book or a short story and it related to it somehow. Mm-hmm. And I might not know all the pieces. And of course the elders in the room be like, hey sis, this is how you connect it.
Right.
But I feel like I'm even losing that. I think I was somewhere like, what do you think Nyambe? I want to be like Whitney Houston, be like, I don't think about it at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it was just like I actually didn't even. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm okay with that. So I know that's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff I'm processing. It might be separate, but somehow I dwindled that down to maybe reading more consistently.
You got to read more. You got to read everything.
I got to read more consistently. So two things: I have to read more consistently, and I have to read a broader variety of things. So, of course, I'm going to get the stuff I love, right? By the Black classics, hood and non-hood, for all of that, right? Like, and it scares me that I might have to step out of Baldwin. What? I ain't reading Baldwin. Who I'm reading?
Something else.
Warren
Buffett, nigga. I don't know.
Jesus. So that's where I'm at. So if y'all have any suggestions, please shoot them my way. Email, podcast, I don't care, somehow. And maybe once I'm consistent for a month, I can let y'all know what I'm reading. I'm trying to figure out how much I want to push myself. Mm-hmm. Like, am I trying to get back to a book a week? Is that realistic? Or is it not real? Because it's to the point where I just didn't enjoy it no more.
Right.
Because I was reading so much.
And it's so heavy stuff.
So, yeah, like I was
it's dense. It's dense.
Like I was reading such heavy things where I'm like, I remember being in grad school and having like the article in one hand and the dictionary in another. Like, it's too much. Too many new words. And I feel like that's how, like, I'll be reading a book and I reach a word that I may know, but the context is a little off. So the Black academic and recovering perfectionist in me want to look up a dictionary. Right. As soon as I got to look up a dictionary, I just put that book down. So I'm not doing this. Wait, because I like to know what things mean. Like, y'all know I be mispronouncing shit, but a bitch got a pretty wide vocabulary. I can write the shit out of a paper. No. Why are you laughing at me there, huh?
She can't write the shit out of paper.
And I feel like I'm losing that, right? When's the last time I wrote a paper? Whenever last time I wrote something more than 1,000 words? I feel like at work when they get to write too much, I'm like, it's too many words.
Too many words.
Too many words. Long emails. Too many.
Look. TLDR.
Didn't read. That's what I'm saying. I don't even like to read long emails, let alone a whole book. And I don't know where. Well, I do know over grad school, but I don't know how to get it back. How do I fall back in love with reading?
I think it's a muscle. I think it's a muscle, just like writing. I think those are things that you have to.
Writing, I'm not just worried about, but reading, I am.
I think you have to just get back into it, but also. You got to manage your time because it's so much good TV on.
God, it's good TV, and I missed so much of it in grade. It was like a 5-year span where I didn't watch TV, and I'm catching up on all of it.
It's so much good TV on.
Oh, it was like a 5-year span. I swear I didn't watch no TV.
You gotta
catch up.
You gotta catch up somewhere,
or I gotta pull back like food. Pull back from the table.
You gotta pull back.
I love a good show. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you were in grad school, didn't you feel like you just? I feel like you just not isolate yourself, but you just become a whole different person.
Yeah, because you have to immerse yourself in the shit. Because if not, your advisors be a bitch and be like, "Oh, you're not fully immersed into the knowledge, and you're not focused, and maybe you don't want to be here, and all types of other shit." And they be thinking about kicking your ass out.
And your black ass can't go back home and work for the plant making $10.
And I'm saying, and this is the first time you be like, "So y'all can just kick me out because you feel like I'm not."
Absolutely.
I'm not motivated enough?
Absolutely, just because they don't want to.
You white women think I'm not motivated enough, so you say maybe I should come back next semester? Well, shit, I can't.
If they let you in, because who's going to be your advisor? Because now you blackballed.
Exactly.
Come on. Another episode. But also, we've been, kind of stressed out. Not stressed out, but just trying to figure out where we're going to live. So I realized I hate looking for places to live. And I got my hustle back up to say I just need to make a certain amount of money where I don't have to do this.
You know what? As I think about that, since we moved to New England, you only found one house.
I hate it.
You only did it once.
I hate it.
You only did it once.
I know.
And I be looking like,
I hate it.
If she don't like none of my choices, why the fuck she?
Because I don't like doing it. It's like taking the trash out. I will if I have to. I hate looking for, especially like rental shit. Actually, I don't even know if I like looking for real houses. Like, I just don't like that piece of it. Like, I just want to reach a point in my career where I'm making so much money that I don't have to look. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just like, well, these are the things I like. Ain't no compromise. Ain't no maybe list. These are the things I want. Go find those. We still at the phase where it's like washer and dryer in unit, 30-minute drive to work. Like,
yeah,
just poor shit. What? So hopefully by the time y'all hear this, we've probably made a decision, I would say, or at least pull the trigger. And if we pull the trigger and we find somewhere else, I guess we lost a deposit, honey. I don't know. But send us good vibes. My energy's been up and down. Yesterday my energy was super low. I don't know why. I'm not sad. I'm not unhappy. It's just my energy was super low. So I'm trying to get to the root of that. I'm excited about that new show, Love Is, on OWN, about Maury. It's the folks who did Being Mary Jane and Girlfriends, that tag team couple, the light-skinned woman and the dark-skinned guy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this show, but I have to be honest. I was telling Nira, I'm excited for it, but I'm not excited for the aesthetic of it. It's giving me really 1990s, late 80s, Boomerang, Halle Berry, Eddie Murphy, Chasing Love, 90s black.
Love Jones or Poetic Justice
mixed with Boomerang. And I don't know if I'm here for that.
Naomi don't really like
I do like
no,
them,
you
but
don't.
I just don't need them replayed.
You do not like Poetic Justice or Love Jones.
I wasn't a huge fan of Poetic Justice, but I do like Love Jones. Love Jones makes me cry. I don't know why. I think actually it took me a few years to appreciate Love Jones, because when I first watched it, it seemed like a movie about nothing.
Isn't most movies about nothing?
No, I feel like it didn't have a plot line. Like, I was like, what are they doing? But as I got older, I seen the little nuances of the situation. Poetic Justice is not my favorite movie, and I know you niggas gonna be mad at me for that. I'll watch it, but I think I've only seen it twice, and that was more than enough. That was too many.
Naomi really don't like spoken word, so she don't really like anything from that genre.
Shut up.
I'm just being straight up. She don't even like anything from that genre.
Oh my God. Oh, it did have a lot of. Jada was writing in that notebook. God damn it.
So you don't like anything from that genre. Truthfully, I don't even know how we even made it through undergrad because hell, I was doing spoken word and shit.
Because I've told y'all this once. I don't hate on other people for doing it. I don't even bring it up until someone asks me. You wouldn't even know I didn't like it unless you asked me directly. Niram is just being a troll.
No, Nyambi has never went to any of my open mic spoken word
I
sessions.
always found something to do. But I always ask. I'd be like, I have this going on, but if you would like me to go, I can switch that around. And you'd be like, no, do what you got to do. I'm like, okay, cool. And then one day you asked me like, because then she was like, oh, look what I wrote. And I was like, oh, that's nice.
Motherfucker, I wrote it for you.
Oh.
Okay. No more poetry for you, nigga.
No, it ain't poetry. It's spoken word. That's different. What else is going on? Somebody is criticizing Beyonce for being fucking naked with her titties hanging. Jesus. Jermaine Gear is criticizing Beyonce. Y'all know Beyonce came out with some photos. Actually, this ain't even no recent photos. Beyonce just getting in touch with the motherland, right? She's getting in touch with the fuck she is, natural black titties, natural titties with stretch marks. I think she was in a bed with Jay-Z with her booty out. Like, she's just getting in touch with who she is. And it's an old white woman who's upset about it.
But you forgetting the main point.
What is it?
She a feminist. Don't they go against everything?
But you missed the point. She's a what? A white feminist. White feminists have always been problematic. You know what I'm saying? I think it was, who was I listening to? Maybe it was Amanda Seales. There's a difference between white women and white women who happen to be white. A lot of times white women are feminists, right? Them the problematic ones. Them the ones who hold up systematic oppression, who hold up white supremacy, right? Women who happen to be white are the ones who recognize their privilege. They understand that they have this privilege, and most importantly, they use their privilege to fight privilege, right? This motherfucker here, Jermaine Greer, is a fucking white woman. And I do have a problem with white women. White women who happen to be white, no problem with. White women, yeah, like this Jermaine motherfucker who put feminists and shit, yeah. Problematic. Fuck her. Looking like old leather bag. That's all I really got. I'm doing good. Nerums.
So a couple things. I'm triggered by the death of Anthony Bourdain.
Didn't they hit y'all in the throat? It's been so much death. We have Kate Spade. We had Anthony Bourdain. And did y'all know Louis Farrakhan lost his son too?
So I'm dealing with that. I would, in the words of J. Cole, go check up on your strong friend, your happy friend, your sad friend.
Everybody needs
to check up on everybody.
Check on LeBron.
Check. Nyambi.
Go check on LeBron for me. Somebody go check on LeBron. Actually, better yet, go check on Savannah, because I know Savannah, as soon as she seen him lost that game, was like, fuck. Now he gonna be in his fucking feelings all goddamn summer.
And
running around this house with his fucking mouth poked out.
I think the main thing is, because I was going to go into a whole rant.
Do a rant.
But I really think the main thing is that, depression don't discriminate. And you need to check up on people.
Yep.
Check up on people. If you ain't heard from, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Niram ain't doing right when the shit get quiet. And for the people who know me, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Social media. Niram ain't running. Niram ain't eating. Niram ain't saying nothing.
So, and a big shout out to the friends who do recognize this shit and be like, you good. It's just been too quiet. It's been 48 hours and I ain't seen you post shit on social media.
Because y'all know Niram a thought. You are.
I do be thought for the gram.
All right, there.
So no, but I think I think it's the main thing. Cause like shit, you be like Anthony Bourdain. This nigga go around the world, eat good food, and talk to people.
Eat good food. Not only talk to people, talk shit.
Travel.
Talk shit.
Shoot the shit with them. Get tattoos all on his neck and body and shit.
Be on I'm sure Tell's CNN multiple times a day. Fucked himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And his ass got some shit to go on too.
Yeah, of course, right.
This shit do not discriminate.
And it's not even that it's something to go on, but it's to the level. of suicidal thoughts, suicidal actions, right? Because everybody got something, but that it was to that level. That's the shocking piece of to me. Like, it was just, everyone has it. Like, it never shocks me when people are like, yeah, I suffered depression, I did that. But when it gets to that level, and they didn't seek out the help, or they felt like as if they were in a place where they're able to reach out, it's hard, it's devastating.
Yeah.
You know?
So, check out all your friends. Check up on, if you got a friend and they've been quiet, call them and just say, nigga, what's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?
And if they don't call, sometimes you got to call back. I know that's hard for us. I know sometimes we don't like calling back. I've called them once.
Sometimes you got to send a call and then send a text message.
You know what? Surprisingly, the pastor was talking about reconciliation too. Because he was like, I know I talked about this a few weeks. You know, my church is interactive. So they get on Twitter. It was like, well, can you tell us how to reconciliate? And he was like, sure. I was like, this is too interactive. But I forgot what I was going to say. Like, I might have to go get my notes, because he had a really good point about reconciliation that ties into that point. It was basically about the point, like, when you're in a relationship with someone, be it romantic or platonic, what you have to realize is that when you're in a relationship, it's the bringing together of two severely flawed and broken individuals.
Okay, keep going.
But if you just recognize that, right, then when you go off to be like, well, so-and-so crazy, I can't mess with him, they got drama. Well, nigga, what you got? You don't have no drama? You don't have no luggage? You don't have no baggage? Or that idea of forgiveness, right? So if you consider yourself a Christian, you believe in a higher being, doing a good thing, right? Your grand architect gonna forgive you for the things you do, right? But you don't forgive Barbara for doing one thing. How is that equivalent or equal?
It ain't.
And that idea of how reconciliation happens, because forgiveness and reconciliation has to happen both vertically and horizontally. And if there's a, vertical forgiveness, right? How come you can't extend that to your horizon? Like, what I'm like? It was just those types of things. But anyway, go ahead. I won't go too deep into that. But yes. Okay. But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What hit me in my throat is that a relationship is the union of two severely broken and flawed people.
Damn.
Whew. I'm about to start using that. They're like, what do you think a relationship is? The union of two severely broken and flawed individuals that are willing to work through it together. That's a word.
That is a word.
Okay.
Big shout out to Woke Tam and Nessa White Hands Denny.
Okay.
Because they came on up and took your boy to the beach.
Yay!
So that was
Did you enjoy the beach?
I did enjoy the beach.
What was your favorite part?
I can tell you what wasn't my favorite part. That hot ass fucking sand.
What do you mean the hot sand?
Man, no. I've
with them soft ass feet.
That's what I said. My feet
pedicure that city boy feet.
My feet ain't been, I've been walking. Hey, first of all, I've been walking around here with thong toe flip flops on. Just getting all types of doing all types of black faux pas. Cause I call
Miriam was wearing these thick ass heavy boots. I said, it's like 80 degrees. Take some thick ass boots off.
No.
Making me hot looking at you.
And so, I done got some thong toe flip flops, and I was talking to our godson's my best friend, and she was like, so what you doing? I said, nothing, enjoy this weather. With these thong toe flip flops on. She said, nigga, why you got on thong toe flip flops? I said, because that's the only thing I can find out here. Trying to live my best California life.
Yes.
And so Tam and Dan took me to the
and you got in that sand and your feet was too soft.
Man,
you wasn't doing no work.
That beach sand is hot.
Coming from the people who down south who walking on black tar.
It's hotter than that. Oh, it's so hot. Nobody told me the sand was gonna be so hot.
That happened to me one time down south. I was running behind my cousins and I ran off the porch and they was barefoot, so they just ran across the driveway. And they feet, the black tar like that. And I thought I could do what they did. As soon as my one foot to go, I just fell. I just collapsed. 'Cause it was so hot. I just collapsed on the ground. And they was like, are you okay?
Man.
I said, this don't hurt y'all feet. Y'all got some calluses on your feet.
I said, my feet ain't strong enough for that heat, that hot ass sand. I'm talking about you can put something in it and cook it.
Did you have coconut oil on your feet too?
Yes.
So it made it worse?
Because we over here, old natural ass family.
Yeah.
We ain't got no lotion. We just got
oil.
We literally just got a bottle of Trader Joe's coconut oil in the bathroom cabinet.
Yeah.
And we just use that for lotion. So I'm all lotioned up. with coconut oil all on my feet from my rooter to my tutor.
Yeah.
And then here comes the
It start to
sand.
burn. It start to cook.
You know, we go out to the sand, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take off my little flip-flops then, take off these thong-toe flip-flops and put my feet in the sand and walk to the beach.
Yeah.
So I'm walking about 5 steps in. You know, Tim and Dan got on gym shoes. I'm like, shit, this sand hot. So I'm like, all right, like, you know.
Let me get used to it.
Right, all right, now I'm like, stop being a bitch, man. You got this.
Yeah.
You done been to the beach before. You know the sand a little warm.
Yeah.
And then like it started to get like red flames hot. I said, hold up. I said, yeah, hold up, Tim and Dan. I gotta put these flip flops back
Well,
on.
you see what I was down south. I just collapsed because it distributed the heat better. It felt better
Oh
on my
my
skin
God.
than on my feet.
So, you know, we went in there. I learned about a riptide. That's when I guess that's when the beach the water come to the beach and just suck your ass in.
Oh yeah, to take your footing.
Yeah, it just take you.
Yeah, it ain't like New England where you get like waves.
No.
Like it'll take you off guard.
So it's like they show you like you got to either swim to the left or the right. Don't try to swim backwards. I said,
Oh, niggas is
okay.
dead.
Niggas is dead. So, you know, I was just enjoying that and just enjoying the beach, you know, for the time there. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, 2 things. That sand was hot as hell and that water was cold than a motherfucker.
Can't win with you.
Look, I was like, this is some old cold baptism water right here.
You come out, it chilled my body, but not my soul. The angels in heaven done sign my name.
I just put one big toe in and that chill went all the way up my back. I said, oh.
In the Jordan River, I stepped in the water. Y'all know LaShawn Pace?
No.
Who sang, what's it? I Know I've Been Changed.
Nope.
Do yourself a favor, go YouTube it and get your life. Oh, she sings good Negro spiritual. LaShawn Pace. I Know I've Been Changed. You're welcome. I stepped in the water. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
That's what
Thank
she
you.
do. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So we did that. We kicked it with Tim and Dan. Just house hunting bullshit.
Oh my God, I'm so over it. I hate house. You didn't know that, Nero?
No.
I've never explicitly told you that.
No.
I hate house shopping poor.
Because that's the thing. Because, like, when we talk about
Maybe I shouldn't say poor. I'm grateful. I'm okay, right? But to the point where you still got to make compromises. That's what I mean.
I think the thing is, once we talk about the house episode, I think we're going to split it up into 3 different episodes.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was one of the things is that, you know, at first, like, Naomi's like, I don't know if I want this house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a good deal.
Because my worst fear is being house poor. Now, we probably were house poor, about 3 months? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's probably not even considered house poor. Like, some people are house poor for years.
Right.
But
house poor to you is like we can go to the movies once a month and go out to dinner once.
And I refuse to be not paying a mortgage and be house poor. So, like, my threshold of what I'm willing to pay rent a month is very low compared to what I probably could afford because I don't have time for the bullshit.
So, you know,
I just don't.
So for me, like, because Naomi complained so much about it that I was like, you know what? How about you go pick some shit you like?
And I was like, what?
No, Neil.
Just bring some more to me.
You a house husband, do your house husband shit.
duties.
I said, hold on. No, I'm not out to bring you nothing. You ain't about to look at me and be like, why the fuck? This is Nairn's fault.
Yeah.
You picked the house, and well, nigga, you approved it.
I hate the process.
Mm-hmm. And then so we did go over some a friend's house for dinner, and it was very interesting. So, you know, when I was at the Boston Marathon helping out one of my friends, I met some people there, and, you know, we chatted up, and they said they was in the Bay Area, and I was like, oh, we moving here too, and that was pretty much it. And it's like, well, hit us up when you get here, and so, you know, we went there and had some good ass food. We had homemade ravioli, which was off the hook. Strawberry rhubarb pie, which was good as hell. Like, I don't know if I was telling y'all about these California strawberries, but these California strawberries are so good. I'm talking about y'all ain't lived until you had a sweet ass watermelon, strawberry. I'm talking about. I'm over here about to do the what's that thing called, babe, when they do the voices with the mouth? The one with the black lady. Y'all know what I'm talking about. ASMR. I'm about to be doing that with the strawberries, y'all, because I'm telling you, those California strawberries be so juicy and delicious. So, we having dinner and, we just talking and just chatting it up. And, one of her friends came over who's like this, like low key millionaire, right? So she had to step out to go pick out one of her kids. So we having this conversation with her friend and, we just doing a nicety. So, what do you do for a living? What field are you in? How do you guys get out here to Colonizer Valley and like all this other stuff? So eventually we turned the questions on him. Like, so, what do you do? Oh, I'm a professional investor. What the fuck does that mean? What? What? A professional who? What? Where? So, we started having this conversation, about this dude. And he's like, I used to be a chef and I got tired of doing that. So, me and my wife, we moved to Shanghai and I learned Chinese and, she worked a day job and I just felt like I was a misfit with every job that I picked up. I had a couple sales jobs and then I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm going to go ahead and just get into investing. And I think that was the most interesting conversation that I ever had with somebody like while we was here. And it really did, it really did get into that whole thing of like when Naomi was talking about reading, because he's like, one of the things I just do all day is I just read. Like I read all the newspapers. I just read everything that's going on. Like I'm a generalist when it comes to things. And I thought that was just so interesting. He's like, Warren Buffett, like that's all he does. Like, he's the second richest man in the world or in the United States. And he just go to his office and he just read the newspaper, like all the newspapers, New York Times, Washington Post, the local newspaper, and just read and make decisions like based off that. And I was just so fascinated about that, like, crazy, right? And then it went into, you about to say something?
No, I was even just saying how his journey to be like, I'm an investment banker. Mm-hmm. And I just did it because of this. Right. So even I think back to our circle, no one is going to step out and be like, I don't really like my job, so I'm going to do this shit.
Right. Like he's like, I was a chef.
And meanwhile, they got children, right. They got commitment, they got stuff. And from what I take it is that they didn't come from a family with a lot of money. Mm-mm. They came from a working class family too.
Right.
So it's just how you were, I don't know. Raised is not the word, but the mind frame you put on it was just so interesting. And he was so casual with his $1 million salary and his Levi jeans. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's just hood rat things. Just hood rat things.
I was gonna say Wrangler.
Oh my God.
It's one of those jeans that had a size on the back. Is that Levi? Yeah, that's Levi's. They got the size. He'd be like 38, 30.
That's embarrassing. These my fat jeans.
Well, let me tell you something. When you get big and tall, they don't even put the size on there.
Lanier, beautiful. That's, no commercial size is no weight. It's just beautiful. They go to scale and they're like beautiful.
Oh, line.
They're like big. That's what you mean.
House.
You said she say house.
Just house. Wide.
Material. There's a lot of material.
But it was just interesting, like the conversation, like me and you, just like meeting
Nia would have
guy.
loved it.
Yeah.
Like after that conversation, it was like, oh, Nia needs to be out here.
Yeah.
Like Nia, this is where your people are. This is where your creatives. This is where you think. Like this is where you need to be. Yeah.
Like just the conversations we was having about money and like investing
and how transparent
with a complete stranger.
Strangers, we don't know this man. We could be thieves. We told him we was from Detroit. New England. We said Detroit. They start holding their purse. Right. It's like the Queen of England. Mm-hmm. Why did the Queen of England take a purse everywhere? What's in there?
Lip gloss and bubble gum.
Like I was looking at the wedding. Why did she have a purse?
I just told you it was in there. Lip gloss and bubble gum and probably like some pain medication.
Her high blood pressure.
Yeah, her pressure pills. Those pressure pills, they got to take those
like that. Around the clock and they ain't gonna kill her. They ain't gonna kill her off. But back to that. But seriously, we were having candid ass fucking conversations with a complete stranger. And it's like some friends and family that still beat around the bush when they talk about how much little piece of money they make.
Right. Or their credit score.
And I think it shocks people because whenever I talk to friends, I always say numbers. I don't say about. This is what it is. Right, and then they get comfortable. They start saying no, but it just kills me when us blacks. Look, Donald Trump taught me the blacks.
The blacks
behind a $30,000 salary. Since we know how much look,
Right.
math done.
We can Google that.
Meanwhile, he just made 30,000.
Right. And I think that was just so fascinating. Like,
Yeah.
just to get in the mind of like a millionaire who
Self-made.
does like a self-made millionaire who is an investor,
Yeah.
like on some Warren Buffett type shit, and he just do it on his own. Like,
Because I think when we think about investors or stuff like that, we think of the Warren Buffett. So if you're not making billions on billions on billions, you ain't doing it.
Right.
But I'm okay being a billionaire. Hell, I'm even okay with being a thousandaire.
right,
And it's money to be made out there. Even like he didn't even do like the day trades or anything,
No.
right? He does like long term.
right,
Long term, I would say safe shit.
yeah,
Nothing crazy.
yeah.
But getting the money stacked up to do it's just
And it's just interesting. So like even just going in, like I was taking all types of notes.
yeah.
on
Me
my
too. I said
phone.
write that down there. Look,
know.
I hit him near when I give you the elbow. Write that shit down. I ain't never heard of that.
Look.
I ain't never heard of that.
So what stocks are you in?
Come on.
What stocks do you like?
Why?
Right.
Then here come Nayan Education. Can you walk me through? Were you surprised when I asked him that?
Yeah, walk me through your process.
I said, walk me through your process. I'm fascinated on people processes. I said two things. Walk me through your process when you're selecting. No, I was like, first, walk me through a day in the life of you. And then he started talking about, then I'll put some investing, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, walk me through that process. He just done gave me a Stanford MBA.
Right. Look, his 3 things I got down: how they make their profit, who is their competition, and how do they have recurring customers / recurring profit.
And then there's a way like to process that down of how he determined if you buy it or not. I said, thank you, Stanford.
And that's the thing. I don't even think he has even had a Stanford.
That's what I was
degree.
joking of because your friend, she went to Stanford, didn't she?
She went to Stanford Business School.
Yeah.
So it was just so damn interesting to like have these conversations with strangers, right?
And how they was fascinating me because they was like, how you get your job in Silicon Valley?
You're right.
And they went and got a book. They was like, you're this book.
Right. Naomi said a commercial.
I broke it down more than that. But it kind of came down to this idea: is luck real? We know I believe the Lord is real, but I also believe prayer without action is lost. So, I believe, definitely the guy brought that to me, but I think all the stuff I've been doing previously in my life has built up to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about taking, what did she say? Serendipity is what?
Ubiquitous.
Exactly. You going to explain to the folks what that means?
Basically,
We're going to have them Google it.
No, ubiquitous means, like, for those who don't know, it just means it's just all over. It's plentiful. It's bountiful. Like grass. Grass is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's like a common type of thing. Yeah. So what she was saying, like in this book, the premise is that, luck or whatever you have it is there for individuals who are ready to receive it. Yeah. And, there's no such thing as serendipity because serendipity is ubiquitous.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
They say instead of serendipity, it's people who are drawn to it. There's personality traits who are drawn to it. And if you have these certain personality traits or characteristics, you're more likely to see these things.
See these opportunities.
And they happen, right? Well, because I think even when I take chance, I never go into it to be like, oh, yeah, this is it. Like, this is all I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to see what happened. It probably won't work, but it's okay. At least I tried. Like, I feel like I always go into that situation like that. So it was just overall good conversation on even how through them telling my story and how I broke it down to her. And she was like, oh my God, this is what this book is about. Fuck, I could have wrote that book. What you do you know that's more so what I was thinking? Wait, shit. My story, I just told you how I love the Lord. I could have wrote that book.
Yeah. But I think that the moral of the story is, black folks, is like, you got to have, it's time to have conversations with your people.
Yeah.
About money. Like,
yeah.
I know.
We got a money episode coming up.
Besides finances and like getting good credit.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker went from like nothing to being a multi-millionaire.
Yes. Like, it's levels to this, right? Because I think we do have brothers, sisters, cousins who need like that type of stuff, right? How do I build credit? How do I budget? Like, I think that's good. But I think sometimes that's targeted so much to our community that the ones who like, well, I got a decent credit score.
Right.
I got credit cards. Hell, I might even bought a house or a car. I'm good, right? It's so many levels to this financial security and financial wealth game that it's time to level up. For the folks who got the credit score, credit cards, houses, when you got that down, retirement, it's time to level up to some other shit. And that's what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is that level up shit is not ever marketed towards us.
No, it's not.
Do you see? That's what I'm saying. Like, because I think all of it's needed, but the level up stuff is never marketed towards us.
So I think
Because
one
I
of the
don't need
things-
nobody. I don't need to take $100 course for somebody to tell me how to get my credit right. I don't need nobody to tell me how to buy a house. I don't need no, like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to save. I know how to do these things. But that other stuff, big investments,
like how to get started and things of that sort. Yes.
I'm gonna need some mentorship on that because you were signing bigger checks on that.
And to be a black person, you know, and not having that much money and shit.
Yeah.
You be like, well, shit, you want me to give up $10,000 for what? Just on a bet?
What? Nigga, bye.
Like just on a risk? And like it was
That you might not see for
Right.
10 years. Yeah.
But we gotta get out that mind frame because
Yeah.
like, well, shit, I might as well go buy a pair of Jordans then.
Did you say a pair of Jordans? Not for 10,000.
Shit.
Hopefully you buy it at something else.
You know,
But
some
I see what
jewelry
you're
or some
saying.
bullshit like that.
Yeah, a vacation. Yeah.
You know, and you know, a Birkin bag. I don't know,
Yeah,
something,
Birkin is about 10.
something like niggas doing other shit.
Yeah.
So I think it was just interesting to like have these conversations and like him being so damn transparent because he's like,
Everything.
he's like, I can teach you because it's not gonna cut into
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
No, yeah.
And it's like, damn, this is the true meaning.
And it
of
looked like he was open just to do it because it looked like people don't be asking him because he was even talking about his friends. Well, oh, you a slacker. You just be making that
Right.
passive money.
It's like, what?
And they was like, yeah, we do that too, but we also got another job.
And he's like, why would I have another job when I make more money than y'all?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It kind of reminds me of that E-Trade commercial.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like, you know, your brother-in-law is such and such. Like you like him, but you'll like him more if you make more money than him.
Yeah, yeah.
E-Trade. I say, oh shit, here go right here. I said, okay, that's what's up, brother.
But it's interesting. That is true. You know, maybe that's something we need to think about. So maybe we'll see how the house selling episodes go. And then if folks receptive. I don't know if we do a whole episode about that. So people be like, Jesus. But something, right? Just to give them what we know. We don't know a lot, but we know.
We don't.
Ask me in a year. I'm going to know a lot more than I know now. But it's definitely on my radar to pick up. And I plan on like each one teaching one to all of my friends too. To be like, oh, hey niggas. 401k ain't enough.
It sure ain't.
A Roth IRA is not enough.
It's not enough. And I think that was one of the things. And I'm trying to figure out what. It was one thing he's like, you know, this is what you need to check out. If you're really trying to get into this.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, that NPR podcast.
The NPR podcast, but it was something else as well.
Oh, I forgot. I know what you're talking about. I wrote it down. I don't know where I wrote it at.
I'm looking it up.
It's on my book somewhere.
No, what he said was like, all right, if you're really thinking about getting this shit, go look at the Berkshire Hathaway website. So that Berkshire Hathaway is Warren Buffett's company that he uses to make all these billions. And he said, you know, read like the annual reports because that shows you like what Warren Buffett was thinking when he made like these different deals, right? And he's like, you know, this thing goes back until like 1965. He's like, yeah, it might take you a while, but you know, that's years upon, you know, years and decades of information of the mind of Warren Buffett, and to figure out like what exactly what he was thinking, you know, in these years, you know, from 1965 all the way up to 2018, and the decisions that he made. He's like, you know, no course is going to teach you that. So, you know, I thought that was just very interesting. So, you know, that's on my read list. And the thing is, those things are kind of, you know, kind of thick. And then, you know, I think the other thing was, you know, it was a couple of podcasts he's like, you know, check out as well. So once I figure out where's the list of that, I'll definitely link to that as well. Me and Naomi also went to go see Hotel Artemis. But before I get into that, so 21 Savage was having an interview. I can't remember with who, but he, you know, the same thing. He's like, you know, I've become more richer since I don't buy jewelry anymore. So he's like, you know, I look around at, you know, the niggas who really got money, the real rich motherfuckers, the real millionaires and billionaires. And these motherfuckers ain't wasting their money on jewelry. And y'all know how I be. I've been telling y'all for the longest, you know, diamonds are intrinsically worthless. So he was like, you know, I'm done with buying jewelry. And since I done that, you know, I've saved a lot of money to invest and do other shit. So, you know, I thought that was really good. Very interesting as well. And then we went to go see Hotel Artemis. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but it was an interesting movie. It had Randall in it from This Is Us. Or, damn, what was his Black Panther name from the movie? It also had Paperboy in there as well, so I thought that was pretty cool as well. And they played brothers, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Y'all should definitely go check that out. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was I don't know if y'all heard about this thing that happened in Minneapolis. So they had like this marijuana sting that was going on, like this program. And after doing like some research on it, 97% of the people that was caught in this marijuana sting was black. So this was in Minneapolis. So they end up deciding to end the program. So out of the 47 arrests they made for this marijuana sting, 46 of them was black people who they arrested. So that just shows you how much the system is always out to get us and to go after us. So I think it was just interesting.
Should be rigged, of course. Of course. And even what you were saying about Hotel Artemis, that was good too. Y'all should go see it. It's interesting.
Yeah. You got anything else?
I don't got nothing else. We got some pillow talk we gonna jump into.
Yeah, we can do some pillow. Yeah, we can talk for an hour.
What?
Shit.
Well, just do a little bit of pillow talk. Don't forget we gotta do our 3 questions too.
All right. You want to do some good news, bad news, indifferent? So, you know how Diddy was trying to get that team? Was it the Carolina Panthers?
I don't know who he was trying to get.
So Diddy was trying to get a team, but now he said that hope is over.
Oh.
And he said,
why? Why he switch on it?
So he said he was, one of the last 2 bids, but he feel like, with the stuff that's going on with the NFL, he didn't want to be associated with oppressing black men. And he said he didn't want to tell grown ass man that they can't, they can and cannot stand for some type of.
All right.
So that's what Diddy got going on.
All right. I mean, everyone has the right to change their mind, but the hope, Diddy, was that you would change the game. What they say in Queen Sugar. I don't know if y'all missed Charlie this week when everybody ganged up on her. She was like, and Nova tear her ass. It's like, you can't win when you do that. You can't win when you play the game. And Charlie's like, I don't plan on playing the game. I plan on destroying the bitch. Diddy, we wanted you to come destroy it, right? We wanted you to somehow make players partners instead of sharecroppers. I don't know what would be the equivalent. What?
I can't, Richard.
But he had it's his coin.
Yeah.
He got the right to change his mind, and Diddy been doing so much for the community now, present, in the future. Fine. A man has the right to change his mind. But that don't mean somebody else can't do it.
Yeah.
Somebody else go ahead and do it. Go ahead and put y'all shares together and buy a team.
Yeah. So, another thing. I don't know if you've seen that 14-year-old girl.
That looked like Serena.
Yeah.
Or Venus. I don't know who I think she looked like.
Who just became the youngest champion to win the French Open since 1994.
Was that them?
Yeah.
Has it been since then?
Yes.
She looked like them to me.
She does. Well, she was trained by her by Serena's coach.
Oh shit. Duh. Congratulations to you, sis.
Right.
Serena, Venus, they getting tired, honey. They're going to have to retire eventually.
So shout out to you, Corey Coco. I don't know how to say her last name.
So that we can go ahead and pass the torch to Coco.
Right. But shout out to you, Coco girl.
And the 14, a baby. She ain't
Right.
even at her peak.
Exactly.
Come on, sis.
Shit.
She won the whole ass French Open.
At this point, do you even go back to school?
Yes, Nerum. Stop putting them hood things in people's mind.
Well, I'm just asking.
At 14, yes, you get your high school diploma. Yes, maybe college can wait, but you get your high school diploma. Yes, it's something about that diploma. Ain't nothing wrong with a GED, but if she still has the opportunity to hire like a tutor on the road, like go ahead and get your high school diploma.
Okay.
College, now that can hold up. You can go to college anytime, honey. Okay. Yeah. You can go to college anytime. I'm for it. I was an academic. College is very important, but if you have something lucrative, you can move on. Go ahead and do that. College ain't going nowhere.
And so that's.
But high school do go places. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody tell me. I have friends who had to get a GED and went on to get like a bachelor degree, and they said it was harder for them to get their GED than a bachelor degree. Like that mind frame, right? Uh-huh. That process was harder than it actually to go for a bachelor degree.
Yeah.
So that's what I always tell folks: if you can get the high school diploma, get it.
Go ahead and get it, huh?
Get it while you can, because it gets harder.
Also, big shout out to Melanie Hobson.
Mm-hmm.
She is now the VP of Starbucks.
She black.
She black.
How did diversity training go?
I don't know.
Did they ever release what diversity firm got that?
I heard something to do with Common. I don't know what.
I wish I was on there. I wish I was on their team. I would love to have been a fly on the wall. Anybody work for Starbucks can give us a hint about what y'all niggas did? They probably did a SWOT analysis. And they did the line, higher ed folks. They did the activity, higher ed folks. White people love this activity. Where they're like, everyone stand in a line. Now I'm going to read a statement. If it pertains to you, step forward. If it doesn't, step back. And at the end, they were like, look at us all. No matter who we are, we all have the same starting line. But depending on what our life is, it's different. Shut up with this old white shit. Old white guilt. To make me not feel as bad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And what other activity they done did? Did they do the activity like they did in office where they put ethnic people on your back and you had to guess who it is without saying words? Talk about unconscious bias. You know, that's the new thing now. Unconscious bias is very popular. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure they did some unconscious bias training. Mm-hmm. And talk about how we all have them and how do we work through it. Intergroup dialogue is very cute and very jazzy in the world of diversity training and equity inclusion. All the folks who do this work, are they sounding familiar? Could Nyambi come do a workshop for you?
So they had Common. So
the rapper?
More than 175,000 Starbucks employees participated. Let me finish. Mandatory racial bias education training Tuesday afternoon.
Biased or unbiased?
Racial bias educational program. Okay. Tuesday afternoon at thousands of U.S. based off of initiative spurred. Blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. They gathered around a few iPads at locations around the nation. Starbucks employees watched nearly 24 videos featuring the rapper Common.
That's me dropping the mic.
Common. Documentary filmmaker Stanley Nelson and Starbucks executives. But Common.
How much Common get paid? He ain't do it for free.
Is he like those Windows commercials? AI, racial bias. Y'all white folks know that shit is wrong.
Common.
Don't call me a nigga.
They could have had Nyambi do it.
Yeah, so Common was a part of it.
And this they CEOs, like they're formally trained. The black lady.
I don't know.
Sis. Maybe
they hired her. Never mind. I don't want to do that. No. Shout out to her.
Yeah, they did. But shout out to her, collect your money. They did. Exactly what you're thinking and all the listeners are thinking, they did.
Get your money,
just
black woman.
Just like all the diversity officers in America.
Get your money, get your money, black woman.
Get your money, black woman. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Y'all send me one diversity officers who doing work. I'll wait. Ooh. And that's the difference, right? It's different. It's ones who want to change, right? They want change and they want to do it. But send me one with the companies allowing them to make change.
I'll wait.
Private, government, school, tech. Ain't none of them doing that. Ain't none of them making no change. They better collect their fucking check and help out the 10 black people they can and keep it moving.
10?
10. That's how much power they give them. I'm sorry. I feel like I got quiet. Was that inappropriate?
No, I'm just saying.
Was that disrespectful? We got diversity officers listening.
I don't know.
If so, let me sit down, beloved. Let Nyambi tell you a story.
Okay.
But I'm not anti-diversity officer. I'm just realistic. Mm-hmm. But so I'm always for you getting your money and making the change that whatever change you can. But if a diversity officer gonna shift all that, I mean, that's just like the conversation they have in Silicon Valley. It's not one person or one department not about to shift this whole culture. Not when it's created by the oppressor. Only thing that's going to change is people of color coming into these spaces, right?
Right.
The oppressed have to liberate themselves. And I ain't saying that's easy. Nor is it fair, right?
It's not.
But we have to get to a space where we're not trying to integrate into these safe spaces, right?
White places.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's just Nyambi. But yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get your money, black woman. Collect your Starbucks check and go give your talks You know who I strive to be like?
Who?
Who's the chief brand officer? She's not a diversity officer. So she a little different.
From Uber?
Fuck. Is she fucking hiring?
Shit, you need to reach out to her. Black women in tech.
Just to be like, hey.
She might be at the meetings.
We ain't in the same meeting. Believe that. Because if she was, y'all would know.
Can I be like, hey, y'all.
And I'll tell you what it is, too. I'm like, guess what? I know she ain't our kind. She ain't listening. But no, like, I think she's one of the few who do it well. Mm-hmm. But she's not a diversity officer. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right. She's a brand manager.
Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about, integrating spaces, right? We need people to be in these positions of power.
I need black folk not to be in diversity.
Yeah, basically. Let the white women do it. Or the white women who happen to be white.
So I think that's the thing.
Or is it too many black people, or is it too many people who happen to be black in these roles? Because you see, it's the difference, right? Remember, I talked about white women and white women who happen to be white. There's also, this goes for us too, y'all. So there's two different black people too. So there's black people, and then there's people who happen to be black. I'm a black person, but it's a lot of niggas out here who are people who happen to be black. Meaning, like, is racism not where I'm at? I'm having a great time. Well, did you listen to what the cop said? Those are people who happen to be black, not black people.
Yeah.
But I take, oh girl, she's a black woman. 100%. I
agree.
Yeah, she's fascinating. What's her name? I will tell you her Twitter name. It's like Badass Boss. But that ain't her. I want to put respect on that woman's name. But if y'all look her up, she's the chief brand officer at Uber. And she usually has a fabulous bright pink outfit on with fabulous nails, a high heel, a bold lip, and an afro. That's traditionally her signature look.
Oh.
And she's amazing. I'm hoping to cross paths with her one day. I plan on joining like Black Women of Silicon Valley. So hopefully she comes there and talks amongst us peasants one day.
Boz A. St. John?
I mean, just what's her name? That's why I think her Instagram's like Badass St. John or something like that. What's her name? Boz?
Yeah.
Even just with that name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's sickening. She does it right, but she's not a diversity officer. She does branding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I even had to check myself because he might come to you. I was like, oh, what are you into? What do you used to do? Oh, you should think about the diversity. I said, mm-mm.
No more diversity.
No, thank you. Nope. You don't want Nyambi on that.
Badass Boz.
But what I will do is interview people. I'll interview till I can't interview anymore.
I can interview people too. All I need is 3 questions.
I will interview all dang day.
Her Twitter handle is Badass Boz.
Did you see what I'm saying? That's why I want to call her Badass. Like, that's not her name. That's why I know her as Badass Boz. Yeah, she's sickening. Her Instagram's sickening. I mean, I'm not sure when she's ever at Uber, but she gallivants and she's doing bossy shit. Y'all tell me, has Ubers? Because they invited her over too because Uber was Uber was treating everybody bad though. Mm-hmm. If you want to get Uber Deluxe or whatever it's called, you was just basically getting treated like trash. I don't really use Uber that much.
No, I'm more of a Lyft girl person too.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else?
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her.
I'm just going down goodblacknews.org.
Oh, what else is going on there? Oh, we just doing positive. It's Monday, y'all. I'm actually doing a little community service today, so I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling real godly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the NASA mathematician.
What?
Mathematician. Katherine Johnson.
Hidden Figures.
Yeah, Hidden Figures. Is going to be honored at West Virginia State with a bronze statue and a scholarship, y'all.
Good. Deserved. Give her more. What else they getting? Can they get a statue on the moon?
Oh, so it's
more.
It's going to be a statue on the moon. Can we have a school named after her?
Come on. Why not?
So Katherine Johnson, the NASA mathematician whose calculations help astronauts return to Earth, is being honored at her alma mater, West Virginia State University, with a bronze statue and
Does
a
she
scholarship.
have an honorary doctorate?
I don't know. And a scholarship in her name.
Or
the dedication ceremony will happen August 25th, the day before her 100th birthday. Okay.
Wait, she's still alive. Hold on. Did they have PhDs? Well, they just doing this with like masters and bachelor degree, and I barely can use SPSS. Can't get the p-value. And they make calculations to the moon on chalkboard. Right? And I can't run a t-test.
Oh, so they're gonna have an endowed scholarship at $100,000. Okay,
that's endowed.
Yes, endowed. So that means it's always gonna be there.
Nigga, I don't. Wait.
I'm just saying for everybody else.
I thought this.
I know what you know.
What endowed means.
But some niggas don't. So I had to put it out there. Endowed means that it's gonna be there, y'all. They're gonna invest the money, and then they take the
what's the criteria? Is it for black women in math? I hope that's not the criteria. It's only going to be 3 people eligible.
Awarding students majoring in science, technology, engineering, math, targeting people who are underrepresented in those fields.
Can we add that STEAM? Can we get back to STEAM? So y'all know it'd be STEM, like science, tech, engineering, and math.
Can you add the arts? Yeah.
Yeah, because STEAM is STEAM when they add the arts to it, right? I think our people, we're losing out when it comes to formal training with the arts. And also I want to say formal training with the arts because especially with the slant on computer design, digital media, social media and stuff like that, right? Those are careers are huge and are in huge demand. And sometimes they fall under the arts and not necessarily technology.
Right.
So I think they need to include that STEAM into that, right?
Yeah, they do.
Hey. Perfect. Are we gonna do our 3 questions, Darren? Or are we gonna? I know you said we were running long winded.
Let's do one more because, like I said, I'm on my good news tip.
Oh, good news! This has been good news. Maybe we should start doing good news Monday.
Just find all good news.
Just only good news. We ain't talking about no negative shit Monday. But Wednesday, no, just.
So look, I ain't gonna I got topics on here about. Oh yeah, I got 2 more then.
Okay, well let's do good news. All good news episode.
All good news. So Solange Company.
Oh, I know.
Saint, is it Heron? Heron is to partner with IKEA on architectural and design objects.
Thank you. So my little house gonna be, Solange be like in them circles and them right angles. Mm-hmm. So that's what my house gonna be. Just a bunch of circles and right angles.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it, Solange.
So the collaboration will explore architecture and design objects with multifunctional use.
I love it.
This is from Jersey Bell. Marcus Ignon, the head of design at IKEA. And the statement says IKEA is curious about the creative space in between architecture, design, art, and music, and how that could become alive.
Come on, IKEA! This is where they hired the chief officers
of many people.
No chief officers.
This is what we want to explore together with Saint Heron.
Yes.
It says in the statement the team is excited to push conversations and boundaries even further with their upcoming collab. There is no word of the release date, but
what? It better be out before Christmas, Solange. It better be out before Christmas, sis.
So I am excited for that.
I am so here for that. That's so brilliant of IKEA. Like, this is what we talking about innovation when it comes to these companies. No more diversity initiatives. Do shit like this. More pipelines. They don't work. They're leaky. The pipelines are leaky.
They are leaky. But I'm excited about that. I am excited for a Solange collection. And
my whole house is
IKEA.
going to be Solange collection.
I want afros and right triangles.
It's going to be, I was going to think it's going to be black woman with afros and titties out. It's going to be everything that white feminists hate.
And I want it to be like, you know how she do those hair crowns?
Yes.
Like them crowns.
Yes. With the braids.
Yep.
I want all of it. So what? And the thing is, Solange is of the people. So this is not going to be something. She's not going to do what her sister do to us and charge us $600 tickets. I'm assuming everything in Solange collection is going to be under like this $1,000 if she has a couch, right? Mm-hmm. So the most expensive thing she has, like a couch, is like a G, right? But everything else is going to be lower, especially if it's little architectural pieces. This is going to be affordable. And second of all, it's IKEA, right? Yeah. So that price point only going to hit so high,
right? Because y'all niggas got to put the shit together.
So I'm here for all of this. Solange, I'm putting my $10 aside each week. So I can decorate my little piece of Silicon Valley and dedicate it to you.
In Solange.
Speaking of, hey, any listeners out there, are there any black designers, interior designers? Who are the thought leaders in that? Can y'all send me some? so I can decorate my house.
Oh, you want a black interior design?
Yeah, a black both. So a lot of things, black interior design. I know a lot of black artists, so like paintings, that's not hard. But like furniture, I mean, I guess Aisha got them plates for us at Target.
Okay, so we get some Aisha plates. No,
I guess, yeah. I think that's all that's left. B. Smith. But who can we get some of those folks? Do y'all know any? It don't have to be famous. Like, is there any up and coming folks with some Etsy shops or some Instagram shops? I'll buy it from there. Like, is it somebody who make coffee tables, a chair, some pillowcases or some shit?
something, right?
That seemed like a really untapped market for us,
Yeah,
don't it? And black people like nice shit.
we do. And, we like it in earth tone and bright colors. So
Be quiet now. So if y'all know anyone that's doing that, please send them. Come on, Solange. Oh, Solange, I see you creating a whole empire from this. Don't you? It just clicked into my head just seeing what all this would look like from her, right?
yes,
And have it real Afrocentric.
it's gonna be Afrocentric.
But the thing is, you can have collections, right? So you can have more modernist, clean, because some of her stuff is, I would say she's very modern too. So it just depends on what flavor you get from her.
Right.
Oh, I'm very excited. My whole house will be decorated in it.
That's what's up.
Good. Or like candles. Is there a black candle company? Is there a black diffuser company? Like those type of things. Little things you buy for your house. Although I love the Bath and Body Works candle. They was on sale this week, y'all, for $10.99. But I would like to give it. Is there a black candle maker? I'd love to give it to them. Keep us updated. Go ahead.
And the last good news I got.
Not the last.
The last.
Rounding up. How about rounding up? What's the last good news?
Rounding out the good news episode. South Fulton, Georgia's entire criminal justice system is ran by black women.
God to be. How do I go move there? Shut the noise. So like what their judges, the sheriff and everything?
So, yeah.
Jesus, that's brilliant.
So here we go. Chief of police, chief judge,
Yes.
court administrator,
Yes.
chief court county,
Yes.
city solicitor,
Yes.
and city public defender
Yes.
are all black women.
Thank you. I bet the city runs so efficiently.
Shout out to Sheila, Tiffany, Lakeisha,
Oh my God.
Ramona, LaDon,
Yeah.
and Vivica.
Sounding like a 90s R&B group. Black excellence. Is there a picture of them?
Yes.
And they all lined up?
Look at it. I put it on Instagram already.
Oh, you already put this on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it. I'm for it. I bet they shit run a lot smoother too.
LaDon, I ain't got time for that shit now, girl.
What's going on? How do we do this, sis? Don't bring that racist shit up in here. But this at the same time can give some tough love too. If you in the fucking wrong, you gotta go to jail, Tyrone. There, you gotta go to jail. You can't be running these streets. I done told you once, I done told you twice. Time for jail.
But the entire criminal justice department.
Wow. That's why I'm saying we got to be in these spaces. Nyambi's definitely not cut to be in the criminal justice system. Either way.
Because now I'm like,
As
you
a
free.
participant or...
You free.
It's all right, the ancestors.
Kenny, you back again.
Take your ass on out here.
Why are you playing with that? You must be on that shit. You know what?
Going to the hospital.
Treatment facility.
What'd you say?
Treatment facility.
You said, why you on that shit?
You must be on that shit.
I done told you don't come to my courtroom on that shit no more.
You're back again. All right, we're gonna send you to a mental institute. You sending this nigga to all the right places.
I'm gonna have a whole totally
Everywhere but
non-traditional.
jail.
Anywhere but jail. The niggas, the baby kids, I'm gonna get them in order. I'm gonna get all the folks in order. We gonna have all types of non-traditional sanctions. That was good though, Nero. Thank you. I like that. We should do that. I don't know if we can do it every Monday, but we should do like every so many days, like every so many weeks, just Good News Monday.
Yeah, because I was in my feelings, so I was like, you know what, I gotta.
That Bourdain, though, that's not social media. Like suicide is heavy.
Yeah.
Suicide is.
I had to turn it around after I seen, after I read that 90% one, that 97% one.
What you mean?
About the Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I read that. I said, no, I need to turn this around.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
We need all good news today.
We're not doing this.
So, yeah, you want to do The questions.
Yeah, remind the folks why we're doing it now.
So, New York Times released this article. It comes from a study, right?
Yes.
And it's called. Its title is 36 Questions That Lead to Love.
Mm-hmm. And the idea is this: if you have a conversation with someone and you answer these 36 questions back to back, followed by 4 minutes of eye contact, you're more likely to fall in love. Like, or if you're meant to fall in love, it like escalate the process.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation that we say it could work because the questions are very personal, they're very vulnerable. You're able to really, understand someone. So, Nirma Nayambi, what we trying to do, we can't do that in one episode. So every episode we're taking 2 to 3 questions and just answering them.
Right.
Alrighty. What's this week's?
So we're gonna do 3 of them.
Okay.
Question 4.
Yep.
What constitutes as a quote unquote perfect day for you?
Ooh. A perfect day for me is when it's probably about 65 degrees outside, sunny, partly cloudy, so like a little cardigan weather. I have the window cracked, fresh sheets in the bed. I wake up, look to my right, it's Nero.
Okay.
Preferably an off day. I know I hate to say that. Like, at first I was like, it's a work day. Nah, nigga, off day. So usually actually, you know how you take a random day off during the week for no reason? Mm-hmm. So like a Wednesday. And then you wake up and realize you don't have to go to work. And I'm able to not touch my phone or nothing. Like, so no phones, no emails, nothing at all. Like that at all. And taking like the first 10 minutes just to be. I don't know if you notice this, Niram. I kind of lay in the bed and just look a lot.
Yep.
Like a puppy, like a newborn baby, as Niram say.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, have some pillow talk with Niram. We really have our best pillow talk first thing in the morning, not at night, because Niram falls asleep on me.
Yes, because Naomi is like a night owl.
Yeah.
And I get sleepy.
And so to having probably about a 30-minute conversation with Niram about anything, right? So nothing particular, just kind of random. After that, getting up and making a big old brunchy style breakfast. So breakfast is good, but I'm more of a brunch girl. So that means a splash of something, some carbs and some meat. And then after that, eating that and having a couple splashes, going back to bed, laying in bed to probably about midday. And then after that, going outside and just being amongst somewhere outdoors, right? So I don't mean in the woods, but be it a walk in the neighborhood, a walk around the mall, like just walking outside and being around people. Next, I would say I would love to see some type of movies. I love the process of going to the movies. So I like getting a ticket. I like getting popcorn. I like getting ices. So I would do that. And then after the movies, I would say more walking around and then connecting like with family. So I'm the type of person, I do miss not being in Michigan, so I can't do drive-by. So driving by my parents' house or my grandparents' house and just like sitting on the porch and talking shit. Like, y'all remember the summer days where you just drive to somebody's house and you just sit on their porch and you literally just talk shit all day? Mm-hmm. And like it'll turn to like dinner time and their mom's like, oh, well, should we eat? Well, I'm making a little piece of spaghetti and fried chicken. You want some? Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it turns like to this impromptu barbecue, fish fry. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or if no one cooking, like somebody like, well, I'm gonna order some pizza. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just impromptu when you're literally on the porch all day till it get dark to the point where you can't even see the people next to you. But you there all day. And then usually I don't play games, but usually to break out into some type of games or card games or something. Because you'd be like, it'd be about 10 or 11, like, I'm about to head going home. And they'd be like, no, we about to play a quick game. Well, okay, let me stay a little quick. Mm-hmm. Like, so that would be my kind of ideal day.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that rounded up to be. Mm-hmm. What you think about that, Niram? Does that sound like me?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like you.
And then coming home to a nice warm house, taking a bath with tons of candles, smell goods, essential oils, and then getting back into my big old comfy bed and going to sleep easy breezy. Because sometimes it's hard for me to go to sleep.
It surely is. That's why I fall asleep on her, because she want to have pillow talk because she can't go to sleep.
What's your perfect day, Nero?
My perfect day is to wake up right before the sunrise.
Oh, Jesus.
I reach over and grab my phone, check my bank account.
Come on.
And there's a deposit for 7 figures there. Mm-hmm. I look over to you. You still sleep. Mm-hmm. So I go for a run. And I look at the sun horizon as it comes up.
Nigga, you can do that.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
And then I come back and I give my baby a kiss on her forehead before I get in the shower. And then after I get done, she's up and she's ready to have some pillow talk. So I get back in bed and we have some pillow talk. From there, I go to the beach. I have on the right sandals this time so my feet won't be burnt.
I don't think your feet were burnt to begin with.
No, that was hot.
Okay.
I got a first degree burn on it. My feet was pilling.
Oh.
It was burnt.
Come on, finish about your day, boy.
So, I go to the beach and chill on out, lay, do something new I've never did. I want to learn how to surf or boogie board or some shit like that.
Of course, Miriam does.
Serial hobbyist. So, pick up a new hobby, get some surfing lessons or boogie board or a stand-up paddle board or, whatever, some type of nestled shit that my friends will look at me and be like, what the fuck you doing? Come on back. Barbecue.
Oh, come on.
Barbecue.
That's the Midwest in us.
Got the ribs going. Got the music going loud. I'm playing all the shit with the cuss words. And ain't no white people complaining. Yeah. That's always good. Playing some spades, some dominoes. Drinking on some Crown Royal. Or some...
Crown Royal on ice.
Or a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, my God. Poison.
Shoot the shit while I'm in the middle of the ribs. Another deal come in on my phone for another 7 figures.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, oh, shit, this is going good.
It's a mild day.
It's just a mild day. It's just another Wednesday.
Yeah.
And just have some fun, and then, everybody leave with some to-go plates because there's enough food for everyone.
We all can eat what, son?
Everybody can eat. So everybody leave with their own to-go plates, where at least, a quarter or a half slab of rib or, tofu or whatever your poison is.
Yeah.
And, I come back, me and Nyambi has a debrief. I just go on to bed.
What? I love it. Ours are kind of similar. I mean, some stuff is different. I ain't talk about no working out, honey.
No, you never talk about working out.
I know. I'm trying to get to the point where it's a part of my routine.
All right. Question number 5, when did you last sing to yourself or someone else?
I don't sing to other people. I constantly sing to myself. I wish I could sing. Yo, if I could sing, I would make it. I would make it on that American Idol. Somebody would find me because I would be such a show pony.
Naomi got a good run, even though she can't sing.
I can't sing. I wish I could. But I sing to myself daily. Preferably more so gospel music. It's something about gospel songs that make me think I can sing. So whenever I turn on my gospel Pandora, I'm hungry, yo. I just finished making my greens. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. It's Sunday, when we record this. But I sing daily, and it's always gospel songs to the point where I'm like, run that back. You already know the Clark Sisters is my favorite. I be trying to give Karen a run for her money. I be trying to intimidate, recreate what she do. I can mimic what people sound like, but I can't sing naturally. Does that make sense? So if you do something, like, I could probably do it back to you, and it might sound good if you squint your eyes, but me just naturally opening my mouth and singing, no, I ain't good at that.
Not happening.
I wish. Oh my God, y'all so, it's my dream. I have these dreams in my head that one day, I'll go to karaoke and I can just sing so well. And people are like, oh my God, you're such a good singer. I'm like, am I? Thank you. But then when I come out, it's sounding like cats dying. Cats having sex. Cats in heat, wow. A cat dying. But, so that's daily.
Daily.
Do you think you hear me ever singing here?
Yes.
Daily.
Every day. Naomi got some type of gospel song going on, playing or singing. Last person I saw, I usually don't sing to myself. But my homegirl Latoya's birthday was the other day, so I sang "Happy Birthday" to her, the Stevie Wonder version.
Happy birthday to you. Say
happy birthday to you.
Niram, you actually can sing though. Niram has not like Luther Vandross sing, but in a men's choir at a white school sing.
What?
You know how the you know what I'm talking about. You know how the white men's choir.
Uh-huh.
Like Niram could do it like hold a baritone. Like what's that you say, Jericho? What's that one you say?
Oh, Joshua fit the battle.
Yeah,
Joshua fit the battle, just the battle with Jericho. Joshua. The battle, Joshua. The battle, Joshua.
I feel like some white choir would love you. Some white choir would love you. I'm sorry, Suri didn't hurt me. She talking about impossible. Oh, shady bitch. But y'all see what I'm saying? Don't he seem like this is like I don't know if that's maybe white choir is too broad, but like maybe like a Catholic choir. You know, like more of the formal.
Yeah.
Is it operatic? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, opera.
Yeah, they would eat you up.
Well, you know, I did have a choir scholarship.
What?
In the books, yeah.
I didn't know this.
But
tell me what happened. Tell the folks what happened.
no, in high school, because I was like in Glee Club, middle school.
I did Glee Club in elementary school.
Yeah, it was like elementary, middle school, and then I did it
they
for.
Didn't let me in middle school.
And then I did choir for freshman, sophomore year.
Yeah.
Or 9th and 10th grade. But I wanted to play football, and it always was during the same time.
Yeah.
So the choir teacher was like, you can either play football or you can do choir. And I think at the 10th grade, I already had like a scholarship to somewhere.
I'm saying it's because of the baritone, because how deep your voice is.
And I was like, I don't want to go to no school to sing. And truthfully, I really didn't like choir.
Why? Y'all ain't have fun in choir?
No. Our choir teacher was a pain in the ass.
Oh, she was on y'all.
She was a mean motherfucker.
Well, to have you a scholarship that early, she wasn't playing.
She was mean as fuck. But yeah, I had a scholarship, and it was at one of those like performance art schools. But the thing is, like, I just did it. Yeah,
Niram, that's some people's dream.
Like, but I just did it. Like, I did it because like our school was so overpopulated. Like
DPS,
there was no like classes left. So like choir was just like one of my classes I had because like classes was full.
Yeah. So
yeah, I had like a scholarship.
I mean, your choir teacher ain't trying to be like, maybe you should do this.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I was trying to go pro.
And nigga, meanwhile on the ranch, you could have went pro and been singing at the royal wedding.
I think it was Oberlin. Is that?
Oh my God, Oberlin's an excellent school. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, Nero.
Is that all right?
Oberlin is a wonderful school. It's definitely a small private white school. But you probably would have lived your best fucking life at Oberlin.
Once. I didn't have the right influence because, you know.
That's a fun fact, Niram. You know when people ask you a fun fact, you should be like, I got a scholarship to sing in Oberlin, but I didn't realize that was a good thing.
I wanted to play football.
I thought it was going to be Deion Sanders. So
exactly. Shit, Warren Sapp, actually.
Oh, my God. Wasn't he in Trina's The Baddest Chick video?
Yeah.
Didn't he whoop on some people?
No comment. But yeah, like it was in 10th grade. I had a scholarship, and the reason, and the thing is, like, I really wasn't that interested in it. Like, I was just there because
so you
the classes are full.
Yeah,
and, you know, you need that elective or whatever. And it's like,
but you were good enough.
It's like they want you. It's like, well, you know, it's like, but I want to play football. Like, fuck this
stupid.
Shit.
Oh my God, I couldn't have a child. I'm like, guess what, nigga? Football's dead. I would have crushed my child's feelings. That would have been the reason they went to therapy.
And you know, and since I'm the first person in the family to go to college, like they're just like, oh, you got a scholarship? Like, oh, okay. But they didn't know like it was Oberlin. Like, and
the thing is, I know you got a football scholarship too, but niggas, you're not getting cut from a choir scholarship, right? No. That's guaranteed money for 4 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they wouldn't even cut you, even if you hurt your vocal cords, right? Because it's doing it on their dime, right? But we're in football, it's very fickle. And at the end of a season, they can be like, we're not giving you no more. Where if you get hurt, there's no returning it, right? Mm-hmm. Or you can't get it. Compared to choir or those things, those are guaranteed.
Yeah.
And the community is tight-knit.
Yeah.
Oberlin, my nigga.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
Nigga, I'm jealous. Nigga, I would let somebody tell me they give me a scholarship for the choir. Even if I think I sound bad in my head.
You there, huh?
Yeah. All right. What's the next one?
And the last one, or rounding it out, if you were able to live to 90 and retain either the mind or a body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which one would you want?
Now, what do they mean, a mind of the 30-year-old? Do they mean the wisdom I have at 30?
I don't know. It just says a mind, or so it's up for your interpretation.
Or do they mean like not losing like You know, because I'd be triggered by that because, you know, I have family who had Alzheimer's, so it's nothing more important than your mind to me, right? Like, even if I feel like I can't move, if I can communicate and have my mind, everything else is good. But if they just mean being in my 30s, meaning I'm 90 but acting like a 30-year-old or doing 30-year-old shit, that ain't cool. I want the wisdom, right? Yeah. Or do they mean the mental swiftness of being a 30-year-old? So if they mean the mental swiftness, yes.
I took it. That's the way I took it. I took it as swiftness.
Like, I don't even know if that's the right word, but like the agility, like the mental agility of a 30-year-old. So if I don't know something, I'm able to jump and do something. I'm able to think critically, you know, that type of stuff. Not that you can't do that when you get older. I think you just get fucking tired.
Yeah.
You know, older people, you be like, well, do you see it this way? I don't give a fuck which way you see it. This is the way.
Right.
So if that's what they mean, absolutely. I'd rather have the mind. I don't care if I'm 800-pound life, can't move from the couch. I don't care. As long as I got my mind, I'm golden. I think that's most important. It's a prized possession, right? Bodies and all that stuff. Who cares, right? You put on some Spanx. And if you can't put on Spanx, put on a moo-moo. Who cares? But if they're not talking about that, if they're talking about just the naivety that comes with 30, I'll take the body.
Yeah.
I'll be like Aunt Vi in Hollywood. Did y'all see Prop Queen Sugar? Hollywood went to his high school reunion, and his high school sweetheart going, "Hey Hollywood, I miss you, blah blah blah." First of all, I knew she was being too extra when she swerved by, but I was like, you know, maybe she is, you know, it's the South, right? Maybe she is just giving him some love because the energy seemed okay at first, right? And then she gonna be like, "I remember you, girl," and I'm like, oh, she about to make a connection and be like, "Oh, sis, I ain't mean to ignore you. I was trying to figure who you were." I'm thinking this gonna be a good time, right? A win for everybody. Then she gonna be like, "Is you Hollywood's mama?" Yo, bitch. What? First of all, ho, why would he bring his mama to his high school reunion?
I don't know.
Actually, that's not a L for his mama. That's an L for him. Like, what? Why would you do that? Second of all, do Hollywood look young to y'all? Hollywood look old.
I'm not gonna have this conversation with you no more.
Why? Hollywood do look old. They keep making this huge discrepancy with Hollywood and Aunt Vi, and Hollywood can't be no more than 10 years younger than her. You think it's more than that?
I was thinking like Hollywood probably about 37.
Shut the fuck up. 30 what?
37.
Are you sitting here telling me that man, Hollywood, is playing 37?
I'm assuming he about 37.
Shut
and
up,
Vi's
Nero.
like 55 or something like that. 55 or something like that.
30 where?
I'm telling you, because the way how Vi be like, you know, you can still go find your woman and have kids.
Well, because y'all old niggas be trying to have kids in y'all 50s and 60s.
No, I'm assuming you waiting that she mean this nigga is a little bit younger, so you can still go be with somebody his age and have kids.
You know, we should have did it. What year class reunion was it? 30?
I don't know what year. I was assuming 20.
You're stretching.
What?
Y'all tell me. Y'all think Hollywood in his 30s?
So if it's 20-year high school, they'll put them like 35, 36,
Oh my
37.
God. Y'all gone somewhere.
Right?
Throw Hollywood away. Throw him in a container of moisturizer then. But real talk, I'm not talking about the person acting himself. I'm talking about how the way he carries himself in this show.
Well, that's how down south niggas act.
You're telling me he is 35 and Aunt Vi is what, 55?
Yeah.
You know, I put Aunt Vi in her 50s somewhere. But Hollywood, he in his clean 40s, honey. He in a clean 40. The way they be doing Aunt Vi in Hollywood be acting like Aunt Vi dating Ralph Angel. Then yes, I don't ask Ralph Angel, is that your mama? And my grass Hollywood, is that his mama? What? Bitch, bye. I tried it. I would have clowned him. I'm like, he look old as hell. You know that ain't none of his mama. Or I bet you know his mama don't look good as me.
Anyways.
What do you think about that age discrepancy that they're trying to play up?
I feel like once you get past 30, none of that shit really matters.
No. Well, Hollywood's way past that.
Yeah, he's like 35, 36.
No, he's like 46.
No, I don't think he's 46.
Well, I got some investigating to do.
Well, go ahead and invest in.
So how old are we saying Charlie and Nova is? So you telling me Charlie, Nova, and Hollywood are all the same age?
Yes. They're all in the same age bracket.
Ooh, Hollywood messing up our myth black don't crack then.
Stupid.
Because he's shattered.
Yeah, I would assume they all in the same age. Same age bracket.
Bye.
What?
Did you answer your question? Answer the question.
Because Charlie's son is in high school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he's not even a senior.
He's going to be a senior, ain't he? Yeah. I'm assuming he like 10th, 11th grade.
Yeah.
So it's 15, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will put her,
Her 30s.
yeah,
Late
in her
30s.
30s.
Yeah.
And then I would put Nova a little bit younger.
Early 30s.
Yeah.
In Hollywood, 23.
Not damn Hollywood, not 23.
Well, what are you saying?
I said 35, 36 for Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Because it was his 20-year anniversary. I'm assuming his 20, it ain't his 10.
It ain't. You sure it ain't 30?
I'm a positive. It's not his 30. Because some of them niggas, the other niggas look young. So you got to think about the other people that was in that circle at the high school reunion.
Okay. I just hope I'm not the person people curious about how old they are.
You aging backwards. So,
I hope, Jesus. Come on, Lord.
you didn't got that weight off. You didn't age backwards.
Thank you. All right, Niram. Answer the damn question, Niram. We trying to fall in love.
Oh. Well, let me look in your eyes.
Come on then.
Let me see. Open them wider, baby.
Let me take my glasses off.
Can you sit up? Because I know how you like to lay down.
Come on, Niram.
I'm going to go with my mind. Like shit.
Explanation, sir.
I'm going to get my mind and then I'm going to have lipo. So
Your old ass not going to survive lipo at 90. You're going to go see the Lord at 90. They put you under. You ain't going to survive, honey. Don't worry about that. Your mind can be as swift, as sharp as it wants. Sharp was what I'm looking for. It's going to be as sharp as you want, but that heart can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I'm doing the mind.
But we always prize knowledge, right? So we, that was the easier one for us. I guess someone who's not as, tied to that. I guess why not? Why wouldn't you want to move? Because the thing is, if you have the body of a 30-year-old, you're able to do more movement, right? So the thing we're sacrificing is having all the smarts, but we physically might not be able to move on stuff, right? But the opposite side of maybe not being the brightest, but you have the body, you can engage, right? You can bend down, you can play, you can hug with your family. So that's why I say it depends what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying I got still good sense at 90, but I can be like a body of a 30-year-old, I might take that body. Because at 90, I don't know if I need to create anything new.
At 90, I'm just living life. Anyway.
I'm just living fucking life, right? Like it's golden. I just need to have enough competency of what an 18-year-old. Go ahead, Nira. What's the last question?
That was the last question.
We answered 3?
Yes. We answered 3.
What was the 3?
Perfect day. Sing to yourself.
Oh, gotcha.
Body and mind.
All right, perfect.
All righty. So that was a good episode.
It was a great episode.
So to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on over to that website at Black Love Matters. We also got that SoundCloud. And we got that voicemail. That's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.